Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to talk about the new stack. We are going to explore some blogs or article on website dev.to. Here, basically, we found different type of article on different field. We are going to explore. I am going to explore on that only. So yeah, let's move. Let's go. First article is about why we asked AI to imagine web framework as a superhero. I don't think so. I want to read it. To text to build a meetup.com clone with React in 13 minutes. I don't want to. The power of writing, yeah, you can read it. Power of writing for developers. Developers, more than just code. Writing is the secret source that is amplify your skill, but also external of your skill. It clarify your thinking, guide the path of your team, bridges the gap between engineering and business. Writing can do create code. It should inform, encourage, and inspire. It worth practice. It is on writing. Clarify your thought. Even if you are stuck in mental maze, writing is a wrangle of a problem like uncooperative octopus. Yeah, well, all have been there. Coding can feel like an endless loop of confusion at a time. However, writing can be trusty problem solving sidekick. Thinking of writing as a kind of dialogue you are having the yourself like rubber ducking. But on a paper, it's a way of your brain to untangle the neurons and make sense of the chaos. Writing for courses, you slow down, take a breath, and really think through your ideas. Is like parking your racing thought into neat little garage. It helps you to spot inconsistency, gap, dead end in your thinking. You ever reread something you written on thought, what was I even trying to share here? Yep, that's the point. Writing down your thought, crystallize them, making them more tangible and manageable. It's like turning fog into ice cube. You can handle them, rearrange them, and even toss them out of the not doing any good thing. A lifeline of time mates. In a complex code, comments serve as a lighthouse, guiding failed apps through traces of the implemented logic. These written notes explain the why behind certain code choices or context of future development, and sometimes serve serve as a warning against potential pitfall. Well written documentation, code, and comment reduce the learning curve of a new team member and ensure that the code original intent is preserved even as the code base evolve. Shine. Remember the telephone game. Sitting in a circle, each person receives the message to the next. By the time it reaches the last person, the message no longer even remotely resemble the original. Same can happen in the code. Sure, good code is self-documenting, but when there is an opportunity of clarity, we should take it. Writing docs and commenting code is like planting trees. Sure, sure, you might not enjoy the shade, but someone else will be. Whoa, what underwriting? The trouble will be analogy in the first forest of code. The trees grow quickly, and the next developer who revisit code could be you revisiting your own code in 6 months, wondering what on earth has been thinking. For yourself and your team, always leave a note, bridge the engineering imagination gap. Writing has a power to break down your walls between the engineering world and often viewed as a cryptic land of a code and brainstorming, which thrive a clear, concise communication. Whatever the ability to create complex ideas through writing can be a game changer. You might be a pro at creating elegant solution, but if you can't convey the elegance in a way that everyone from project manager to a sales team you can't can understand, your skill might not be recognized as the deserve. A single Ajax problem in the communication is the illusion that has taken place. Sure, got in the right organization key. But how can you, as a developer writing bridge Kasaka, we need to able to articulate technical constraint to stakeholder, propose solution to business team, or explain the implication of certain technological decision. Imagine how useful it would be for a developer to craft concise, jargon-free, persuasive document. This is able to seamlessly connect the world of engineering and business to ensuring the both slides and elegant in their goal. Pursued, inform, encourage, inspire. Outside the confined code, developer have a stories to tell, experience to share, and knowledge to convey. Whether it's writing tech blog, planning an open and ethical tech, or drafting a proposal for new project, the act of writing amplify a developer voice. Well written content can be pursued stakeholders, inform the community, encourage peer, inspire the next generation of code. In essence, through writing, developer can transcend their immediate role and meaningful contribution to the broader tech community. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Brilliant post. Thanks so much. Some content. Let's see what's other. How to communicate better in no one shores. Enhance your skills with the features on one. How to add user auth with Cloud.net protected route in full stack Air and V clone with Next.js. How to implement a user registration email listeners. Developer shape make it all. Smooth scrolling with React and Film motion using large level mode inside database and MongoDB can be the shit. Generating imaging using DAO enhancing gRPC error in a Microsoft architecture. Error handling and the various crucial part of the software engineering. Purely written error or non-informative one can cause unimaginable headache. In this article, going to demonstrate the problem that I faced regarding the GR and handling what might be the order to improve upon the original not useful GRPC. I make a lot of mistake on a daily basis, and I think I try to fix them and learn from them. This one I do more than gratefully. You could correct me however you like. Introduction. First of all, let us start with explaining the actual problem that we got here. Internal server communication is probably one of the more important concerns in microservice architecture. Here are the certain concerned with the RPC of the whole creating a open source project in basics to Git, adding and commenting. A better way to store records, status and relation data basic to Git. A Git repo is workspace which tracks and manage files within a folder. Anytime we want to use Git with the project app, etc., we need to create a new Git repository. We can have a many repos on our machine as needed. All the separate histories. Git status give information on the current status of Git repository. Get init into new page before we can anything. Before running Git init or Git test verify. This is something you once project. Initialize a repo. Do not init a repo inside a repo. Then run Git status which will develop and track. Group specific changes together in preparation of committing Git add. Commit everything that has been previously added in Git add. I know all this thing, brother. But this is not a correct way of explaining things to other people. You should know at least by defining fact you are not explaining, you just copy pasting things that you have no. It's a flaw. Writing is a flaw. To you need to know that for writing something, if anyone going to read it don't understand that yes, a better way to code. What does an open source range team do? How to make horizontal moving cursor with vanilla JS and TS. How can be? It's 4:17 a.m. in the morning, guys. Already got 10 minutes in this video. What can we learn from programming means and developers after you click enter? Where to find open source project contribution? Build a personal project is a good thing. Apache. Flank stack weekly. React custom hooks. USD awaiting. Why you should learn JavaScript? Why you should learn JavaScript? JavaScript is preserved too complex because framework it is so. Also, it Node.js just add complex with the documenting will all required to certain aspect of JS, so student really have no choice. Plugin JS is not needed, so if we work when concentrate on just plain Java, no Java, then all is much easier. We don't even need to use Node in plain JS. More JS is basic boilerplate stuff that can be done in plain vanilla. I detached React for plain JS few years back and also write dev article that you can find here. If you want many nice choose even C++ is not complete solution in various security app are using really done and only one language only Python live and embedded in C++ software Java everything in it expert ham it has a lot of solid fine I would still browse without dark mode. Life is too short to browse with dark mode. Linked help impacting unit testing Node.js. Push right through. Advanced indexing technique in PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL is a reliable, adaptable alternative in the world of relational database. The effectiveness of the database as a whole is greatly improved by string indexing capabilities. Although the fundamentals of indexing are well known, PostgreSQL provide a variety of sophisticated indexing methods that can greatly improve the database operation. Goes into these methods examining the uses, advantage and limitation. The B-tree, the most popular and default indexing type of PostgreSQL B-tree index. Despite being basic, it offers a solid foundation of learning more complex procedure because it offers quick searching, insertion and deletion. The B-tree is perfect for single column index. My particular queries developer might use partial or unique B-tree index, exploring a specialized index. Through a specialized index, PostgreSQL expanded indexing power and addressing and interactive data type like text and geometric data. These indexes come in quite handy due to multi-dimensional it appropriate or geographic data and provide quick spatial search. On the other hand, generalized inverted indexes action handling compose data like an array. The kind of indexes very helpful institution. Here we try to understand. Help me, I'm facing spaghetti monster. Spaghetti means me a geometric function providing and no, I will read about it. Help me, I'm facing spaghetti monster. As a developer, we are encouraged to legacy code, otherwise known as spaghetti code. It's code where we have effort to make changes, fear unintended side effect. In the field of some computer science and software development, that you should describe a type of source code that is complex, disorganized, and difficult to understand. It is pejorative term that refer to an analogy of tangled spaghetti structure, suggesting that code is intertwined that it become hard to follow and maintain. Spaghetti code can arise when developer write code without following well-defined structure, without using good programming practice, or by frequently modifying code within considering the impact of a readability, maintaining, forgetting basic principle like solid dry again. You can build issues like maintaining different spaghetti code is hard to comprehend it, making update big bug fixes, improvement, and complicated and risky. Debugging problem, the complexity make you debugging difficult, and it's challenging to trace execution path and identify error. Risk of error due to the confusion and complexity, developer can introduce new error while modifying existing code. Inefficiency, specific code can result in a poor performance as it's difficult to optimize such code. To avoid specific, it recommended programming practice use design structure like MVC pattern for web application, divide code into logical module and function, and properly document the code, enhance understanding. Here are the functions: consistent naming convention, following clear naming convention for a variable, function, classes, and other element of the code. This make code more readable and understandable for your another developer. Divide and break your code into logical module and function. Each module and function should accomplish a specific task. This make code easier and understand. Apply modularity. Use concepts like modularity and encapsulation to separate different parts of the code. This allows to manage independently, reduce dependencies between components. There are any code conduct review regularly, perform code review from other developer. Rest perspective can identify issue and might be missed. Use a static analysis tool implement the solid principle, single responsibility, open source, scope substitution, interface segregation, dependency inversion, provide guidelines for writing, schedule, and maintaining. Okay, we have read about different articles from dev.to. It's good website you can refer to and can can write article related to tech on can read on various topics, storing evidence as a number in your database. We have already covered 15 minutes in this video, so for this video, that's it. We'll meet you in next one.